And this is how your routers and switches looks in the rack. This is networking rack, and you can see at top I have one power distribution device which is responsible to provide power to my routers and switches. After that, I have two routers here, one with name R1 and one with name internet, and two switches are there, switch 1, switch 2. You can see FE0/0 port number fast Ethernet 0/0 of router 1 is connected to switch 1, and F0/1 is connected to switch 2. Then we have one connectivity to internet router here. You can see, right, the WAN link. WAN port is connected to internet router, and we are going to configure this scenario, right? Means one router is there that is connected to my LAN devices switch, and switch are connected to my servers. Here you can see, if I will scroll up, you can see these are the servers, right? These servers are connected to switch. Server 0, server 1, server 2, server 3, right? 4 servers are there. All these 4 servers are connected to my switch 1 and switch 2. Even if you want to know the port number, you can take your cursor to the cable. Like here you can see I am on switch 1, and this port is F0/1, which is connected to router fast Ethernet 0, right? Connected to server fast Ethernet 0 port, right? This link is connected to server destination port F0/0 on the server, right? So this is my physical devices. And here, if I will talk about the logical diagram, how logical diagram is going to look, guys, it is going to look like this. Let me show you. It is going to look like this. Here I have one router R1 which is connected to internet router, let's say ISP, and then this router is connected to two different switch 1 and switch 2. And here I have some servers, server 1, server 2, server 3, and server 4. This is your logical diagram. This is physical, this is logical. Okay, this is in packet tracer. I have designed this lab in packet tracer. In packet tracer you can also see the logical diagram here in the packet tracer. If I will click on logical, you can see this is my logical diagram. Okay, again R1 connected to internet router, switch 1, switch 2, and these are the servers, right? So my requirement is what? These servers should be able to access internet, or maybe user from the internet should be able to access these servers. So you can configure 1-to-1 NAT here, right? Or you can configure the PAT for internet access, right? Let's say these are the general employees who need to access internet. For that I can configure PAT here on my edge router. Or if these are the server and I want to provide remote access, means user from the internet should be able to access this server, then I have to configure 1-to-1 mapping over here, that is static NAT. Okay, on the switch we can have multiple VLAN,